in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. Those just watching, I thank you for watching. And Shia, if you anything in this video that I say may or may not be true, cannot be used against me, or I would be sued or sent to jail for trying to illegally frame me. So Shia, I'm making this video early because I am not feeling that well. I think it's all of the DNA subliminals that I'm doing, which is detoxing all of the DNA from the entities trying to take over my body. And any of this video so I am still demonically possessed. However, you may notice more of my personality, Shia, and me being able to be a little bit less like locked away in my own brain and body. Because why did it take almost a year and a half to 2 years to tell you in this video yesterday that you have a lot of drama going on in your life, and having to listen to mine on top of it would be extremely stressful? How come that was the first time I've said that to you? Talking to you for over a year and a half to 2 years. So Shia, please don't be hurt and offended. I'm extremely possessed by this walking entity / the clone of the criminal member who's trying to take over my body since 25. So, and there are criminals remote viewing me, watching me, and trying to censor what I say to you, to try to, in saying every little thought that I have is going to be used against you, and that would be illegally framing me. So I have a lot to talk to you about, and I was reciting the Quran. I found the same Quran that I read on the Internet Archive on a website that you download. I'll show it to you. So I've been using Internet Archive for the Quran, but because it's down temporarily, which it's pretty much 100%, I'm pretty much positive the hacker shut down their site. And there's the criminals using AI to read their minds and read their passwords and remote view when they type in their passwords, and threatening to delete everything that they have. So this is called the Islam Way. It's called the islamway.com. That's the Quran that is like the best translation. The other translations, that's the download link. So if this doesn't, I'm only going to do half an hour recording because for some reason it says I have 52% storage on this cell phone. However, I'm getting Google notifications saying I'm out of storage. Hold on. So first, hold on. I have to show you that I have 54% storage. There's no way I can't make a half an hour, 45, or even an hour video when I'm only at 54% storage, and I could only make a half an hour video yesterday. So this is the Holy Quran. When you see this cover, this is the one. And it has a specific, this one, for some reason, I believe is the most authentic. It has that font. This is the one that you should do. It was also on the Quran record page, that specific book cover. It's on islamway.com. You can download the versions. I read the woman chapter on Nisa, which is all about marriage, because I wanted to start breaking more and more spells so we can be together, Shia. we're not supposed to be separated still. So, I forgot to call Toyota for proof of purchase. I'm going to do the hair mask 3 times a week. I made a new playlist, subliminal playlist, Shia. One playlist is all about hair. I think it actually helped because I had way more damage yesterday than... I had kind of like damaged feeling hair yesterday, but now it's very silky smooth. And I did a hair mask with evaporated milk, honey, and castor oil while I was reciting the Quran in the bathtub, while I was playing the hair treatment playlist I made. So I'll show you the playlist I've made. My arms are too tired to show you, but I made the Kidney Plus Miscellaneous Subliminals, the Hair Treatment Subliminal Playlist, and Teeth, Feet, Lungs, and Spine Subliminals. I really like these subliminals. And there's a spell where they're trying to get me to just drop listening to the Kieran Ruckus. It's not going to happen. The whole reason why we're alive, Shy, is because of the Kieran Ruckus. And part of the reason why I think we look so sick is because these walk-ins and these entities that are attached to us are being burned from the Ruckus. This demon ghost possession. Part of the why we look so awful is partly because of all the Kieran Ruckus that we're doing, among the other different techniques that we're doing, the acupressure. I can't believe I have to clip my nails again already. I just clipped them, it seems like. This is a tangerine herbal caffeinated tea that I really like. It really is positive tea. It really gives you feelings of positivity. So now I'm going to show you my meal plan. I redid the meal plan, adding the groceries. I'm keeping a folder of past meal plans with all the foods that I ate. This was about 9 days worth, and I already showed you. Well, this could be a little bit messed up. There's a few things, not really though. I'm not eating a lot. This highlights things is what I ate within those 9 days. I can't eat heavy meals. I get really sick, so I can't eat a complete meal. If I want to have, and plus with because of the pantry and all of the sizes of the canned foods and packaged foods. It's not portion control, it's not individual servings. So sometimes I have a hard time throwing out, I have a hard time throwing out the food that's, I can't save. So it ends up being a little bit extra portions than I should, so that's why I can only eat 2 items instead of a 3-course meal with all of the foods together. And plus, with my health issues and with your health issues, it's better to eat small servings because we're more prone to stroke. So now I'm going to show you the new meal plan that I just made today. And I have my snacks, which is Jello man, and I'm not going to, this is just options. I'm not going to eat every single thing that I list. I make options so that I can have options. The fluff and Nutella sandwich, latte with the evaporated milk, or the Ovaltine with the evaporated milk, wafers, which I haven't opened those wafers, I haven't been in the mood. Mandarins, Jello pudding, and then for breakfast, bagels. I have that sliced butter bread. I've never had butter bread. It tastes good. Grits with the toast. I'll put a little olive oil and salt on it. Or oatmeal. That's what I have for options. However, that's not going to work all the time because I don't like waking up in the morning having to eat those textures, even though I really like to get up in the morning and eat breakfast because it feels healthy. It feels kind of gross. I ate a lot of like non-breakfast food my whole life. I just never had an appetite for breakfast food. Well, I never had the patience to make like biscuits and like bacon or sausage and eggs and toast. I never had like the patience. And then now, like even with cereal, sometimes I don't like to have the texture of the cereal with milk. So these are all the meals. And in regards to the sauces, I never showed you the sauces in the grocery delivery. I had teriyaki sauce with jasmine rice and peas for lunch. I was supposed to eat sardines with them. However, it would just, the portion would have made me very sick and I'd be like extremely full for many, many hours and feel in a lot of pain. So I can't always eat all of the foods together. Grape juice, orange juice, herbal tea, coffee, Ovaltine. I have my Hannah's Herb Shop teas that I have to put in little tea bags. I still have to do Ovaltine, chocolate milk. I had chocolate milk after my bagel. Supplements. I've already taken supplements. However, I have to take supplements more than twice a day. This is my prenatal, and then this I'll highlight it after. Like I have a couple of servings of the Hannah's Herb Shop Heart Circuit Flow. You're supposed to take it 3 times a day. And then saltine biscuits if I want to bake biscuits, pancakes if I want to bake pancakes, bread, tortillas, vegetable broth, and I also put the sipping broth, and I bought the clam broth, chicken broth. The chicken broth didn't smell good. I have a little bit of a issue with chicken, even though it's kind of healthy for you to have chicken broth, to sip on chicken broth, but even with all the food poisoning, I'm extremely sensitive to odors, and I think I have like semi-permanent trauma from all of the odors from the bacteria on all the plates and different things. So I went and did the whole inventory of my cupboard and all the new things that I bought yesterday. You already know what this is. And then I had to rewrite, and I'm gonna put little pieces of tape because the fan will blow the papers. And let me show you the sauces. So I am going to make sure I only have half the bottle no matter what. The teriyaki sauce, I only had half the bottle. Habanero, this was from the beginning of the month's grocery delivery that I got. They didn't have the barbecue sauce, so they substituted with this bourbon peach barbecue. And Red Hot Creamy Buffalo. Frank's Red Hot Creamy Buffalo sauce. I don't know if I really have meals that would go with these, so I might just have them with crackers or tortillas. I had this is this very spicy one where I had like the whole bottle, and I got diarrhea the next day. I'm not going to have the whole bottle next time, and it made my mouth on fire. But I told you these spices are like a pain reliever for the nerves. People I've bought a supplement, cayenne pepper supplement before, and there's topical ointments with cayenne pepper, and this is the tiger sauce. I don't really like sweet sauces. I didn't realize it says, I can barely read that tiny handwriting. Sweet heat, so it's probably like a sweet hot sauce. Might be good though. Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of a sweet sauce. These are my sauces that I got. And I don't think it was a coincidence that they put those sauces with a tissue box in the bag. It's very sad that that's the condiments I get, because I don't get a refrigerator. And then it wasn't a coincidence with the evaporated milks. There was 5 missing, only 2. And then the gravy was missing. What was the other one? Honestly, grocery deliveries are never going to be perfect, because there's always, when you go to the grocery store, there's always things that you have a list of that you can't buy. So it's not a problem, and they were able to give me the $9 refund very quickly. So I'm going to do the hair mask, and I suggest, I did the hair mask with the milk and honey, and I was worried that the bacteria of the milk was going to spoil while my hair, the milk won't spoil for like after hours. If you take evaporated milk or milk and put it in a bathtub, put some honey in the bathtub and some castor oil, my skin is so soft just from half a can of evaporated milk and maybe a few tablespoons of honey and a few tablespoons of castor oil. My skin is very soft from that. So if you take a milk and honey bath, that would be very good for you, Shia. It is a cleansing. It is one of those do-it-yourself homemade baths that is on Google. If you Google it, you'll see it all over on the Google images. That people do milk and honey masks and put in the bathtub. So I wrote that down. I gotta get back to the sheets, writing down the sheets. But I really, I'm gonna do the lizard regulator because I think it's helping a lot. I'm not going to bleach my hair again because I do see that there's breakage throughout the hair. It's a little bit like this because of all the products I used. I really wanted to get a toner. I'm not going to the store to buy a toner, and I only have $156. I have to use that on my 3rd grocery shopping delivery, and I'll buy the toner from Walmart delivery when I buy the groceries in a couple weeks. So now I have to read you the notes, and is there any photographs I have to show you? So I took a photo of someone who's just knocked on my door today, a friendly neighbor who has gotten his computer hacked into. So this is, the authorities gave me permission and to take these photos because he's part of the investigation. This is the neighbor. He's down at the grill. And I showed you before, that's his walker. That's his walker. So he's lived a couple doors down, and I've said a few sentences here and there at the elevator and in the hallway, but I had originally found out that this hacker was hacked into several neighbors' computers, and he's one of them. He knocked on my door today and said, "Is the hacker still on your computer?" And I said, "Every single day." And he goes, "Yeah, he's hacked into my computer too." And I originally gave him a printout of what the hacker looks like, information, and he knows it's him. So he knocked on my door and he said, I want to put this hacker into jail. So I'm going to have all the people in the building sign and date the statement that I write with the photo of the person that's hacked into his computer and other people in this building. So people can't help me because they're not allowed. They're just going to get tortured or hurt. So, but people can, if crime is happening to other people and I'm like a part of it, other people can get help. So that's probably how people are going to go down. They're not going to be helping Alyssa. They're going to be, the crime's going to be happening. Well, that's part of it. That's how it's going to start. So now I'm going to show you the text message I sent. So I sent my dad a text message, and I sent my mom and my brother an email, and I told them I said, can you please write a statement? So I gotta write a bunch of information down about what this hacker's done to me. It's kind of overwhelming. I'm not gonna obviously write 15 years worth of documentation right at this point. I'm going to put tape on his door. I'm also going to tape the statements from my parents, my brother, and my grandmother. If my grandmother remembers, she's got some dementia, but I think she'll remember because I lived at her house briefly, and and it was happening to her TV. It was happening to her computer while I was there, and while I was not there, she wrote me an email and said my computer's acting funny. So she admitted it. So I sent them a text message and an email. I said, could you please, I said, a neighbor in the building is being tortured by the hacker, and he hacked into his computer and crippling his legs. Because he got a surgery and it's never healed properly because of this criminal. And he looks sick, by the way. He doesn't look well. Like, he looks like he's being tortured. He looks like he's really stressed out. When you have this kind of violation happening, it's the intensity of it and the pain of it and the torture of it doesn't get less. It almost gets worse. And this has been happening to me for 15 years. So this has been happening to some of the neighbors for several years. 3 to 1 years. One probably, I don't know, 1 to 3 years at least. So the neighbor says, so there's not just this neighbor that's this is happening to. This is just this neighbor. There was 2 neighbors I taped, 3 neighbors I taped the hacker's picture and said, I've been told, get information, he's hacking it into all the computers. One of them moved out because he was being threatened too much. His life was being threatened too much. So this neighbor said he's going to have everybody in the building sign it, that this is happening to him and that it's happening to them. Well, not everybody in the building, but many people it's happening to. This hacker is not just hacked into the people on my floor. He's hacked into people in the entire building. All over the building. Not the entire building. So I said to my parents and my brother, people aren't able to help me, but the people around should be able to put this criminal to jail. Please send it in my address and then my email. And then to my dad and to my mom, I said, you know I'm angry at you because I said, my mom, my dad, or my ex-stepfather that was an enemy, not my ex-stepfather. My mom, my dad would have ruined my life, disrespecting my body and brain like that. I can't believe you'd do that. And then I just ended the sentence with karma and justice. Karma and justice, that's what I wrote. So, this is what the words the neighbor said. And the thing is, things have to speed up now because they're trying to frame good people before these bad people get in trouble and punished for what they've done to us. But the neighbor said, I'm going to have him locked up. I'm going to get everyone in the building to sign it. So I showed you. I said to the neighbor, yes, I'm sorry that it's happening because it makes it look like I'm responsible. It makes it look like I'm responsible by like anyone I'm associated with, anyone that's around me, anyone that, like, if I'm like associated with or around me or neighbors or acquaintances or whatever, it makes me feel responsible. But the thing is, this is just a career criminal, and he has interests in doing these things to many people, not just one person. So I'm not really responsible. This hacker has had an interest and has been harassing this neighbor. SEX harassing this neighbor, many things, and other neighbors in this building. So I told the neighbor about what happened with Internet Archive, the DDoC attack, and I told the neighbor I've started an investigation. It's undercover. They're not allowed to respond because it's undercover, and it could be a danger issue, a safety issue if they respond. So this neighbor is mid to late 20s, early 30s, has children. Obviously, looks very stressed and tortured and humiliated by this. And I'm pretty sure he is documenting evidence. But when I asked, he said, yeah, he's hacked into my computer too. That's because he's starting to not know. But people might not be able to help me, but I think that people will be able to help this neighbor. So I'm going to print out some information, tape it to his door soon. I feel pressured by it, but it's not. I'm not going to feel pressured by it. The Marians are going to be doing it. But he's not just a witness. He's a victim of this crime. It's making people very sick. And others in the building are being stalked, harassed, and tortured by this hacker. It's like a mouse playhouse. A telepathic supporter said it. It's like a mouse playground for this hacker, hacking into all these computers. But I told the neighbor I haven't been able to do much of anything because it's so covert, and also, well, there are other cases. There are lots of MURDER trials that don't get proven decades later. People, KILL victims in the 1980s, 70s, 90s, and then all of a sudden 20, 30, 40 years later they get caught. So yeah, it's been an extreme delay, the kidnapping and torture that's happened to me in Ushuaia, but it's very possible they're going to get caught. We don't really know how everything works, and I'm actually noticing that there's a lot of interference, but there's obviously magical things happening to us. If they can literally freeze them, if they try to, say, throw acid on my face or try to hit me or whatever, there's obviously divine, godly magic involved in preventing us from getting, like, well, from dying or from having, we've had severe injury, but apparently there's limitations of what they can do. But one thing, the disrespect of my intelligence has been going on for 20 years. This hacker has mouse brains, rat brains, and he uses AI. He's constantly flashing like family members to be like, no, I come from the elite, I come from a very intelligent family. No, this is bot brains, AI machine brains, and it's a matter of memory recall. That's all it really is memory recall. But it's been a 25-year long. I am smarter than you, Alyssa, so I am better than you. For 25 years. This hacker does not have extra brains. He has AI, artificial intelligence, and AI memory recall. And brains that will put you locked away for life and thousands of years of punishment, that's dumb brains. But there's been a lot of threat intimidation that because of my brain injury, there's no way that you could even figure out how to get out of how to put people in jail. And I'm pretty sure the Internet Archive would not even bother or care about suing. This criminal is not supposed to be living in society, hacked into people's computers. He doesn't have the legal right to be living in society. That's the problem. That's the problem. This crime is never ever going to stop. So I'm extremely tired today. The subliminals are working, Shia, and I'm very, very happy that you get to see the masculineness of this member that has humiliated me, trying to steal you from me in my own body. I'm very, very happy that it's like kind of like a shell. It's not really what and who they are. Because most of these entities don't have the legal right to be in a human body to begin with. But they're not just trying to frame me, they're trying to frame other people in this building. And Shai, I know that you're very upset about what happened to me yesterday. I noticed the number count. I know you're very upset, Shia. But you're very upset, Shia. I'm very happy to learn that I have an extreme body mutilation. However, it's not necessarily from the walk-in. It's from an entity, and it's like more like an external attachment of the entity. So that's way better than an actual walk-in taking over that creature thing was taking over. So when I smile, well, I don't know. So it's going to take up to about 4 to 8 weeks for my hair to get healthier. But it feels silky soft. It didn't feel like this yesterday. I really think these subliminals really work. It's very uneven. Like I didn't get the roots here. The bleach didn't cover everything. Like I covered the bleach on the top. And the way the hair dye is, you have to use a brush. I didn't have a brush, so I kind of just went like this. And I could have just what you have to do if you don't have a brush is take every section and take a little bit and go like this to every section. I didn't do that. I just kind of went like that. So it's not even, it's not completely bleached, but I may have saved my hair by not having enough bleach, because it could have been like hair breakage throughout the entire thing. But you can see that it's not complete, still a little bit not bleached in the back, and like not completely bleached because I ran out of bleach. However, it's just a symbol of my life, symbol of my imperfect body having all these DNA of all these creature and criminal trying to take my body. It's just I don't have to, my hair doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it's lighter, it's light enough, and then I'll wait for the bleach. At least 4 weeks. My hair will get stronger. So you're supposed to wait to do bleach because, well, I have health issues. Also, I have AI weapons being used on my hair. I have spells of witchcraft on my hair. So, and I dyed it twice prior, and it wasn't like lifting my hair color well, which was really annoying. So, but it's going to take about a month of hair care, and I'm going to take it seriously. I braided my hair last night. I'm not going to go to sleep with my hair down because I toss and turn all night and it yanks my hair all night long. So I'm going to braid my hair loose braids like this, and that way the hair won't catch everywhere. So my hair feels kind of soft and shiny, and I didn't even use the toner. It was a little bit of a waste using the toner after the processed second time that I hair dyed, because toners really work with bleach. However, I'm just going to wait a couple of weeks to get the toner. Yeah, I might not even use it until I bleach it after 4 weeks. I'm going to bleach it one more time after 4 weeks, but I'm not going, because it really didn't get everything. See how it's still not, you needed like two boxes of bleach to bleach it. So, however, it did get a good color, most of it. So I'm gonna probably use the toner after I bleach one more time, and I'm not going to keep leaving it in long. Leave it in like 15 minutes. So it's just a symbol. It's a symbol of what's going on with all this DNA theft and everything, not having perfect hair. And you know, they really try to mess things up. Like when I go to do something, like I can't follow instructions properly. I really didn't have a hairbrush, but this new hair dye comes with a brush in a bowl, luckily. So, and I should have clipped it. I should have been more patient, but I am feeling a little bit of a distance from you because of the extreme possession, because of what's going on with my DNA and them trying to steal you from me. However, it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. I still think about you, Shia. I have my pillow thinking about you, and they have the automated AI. Every time I think about you, go to lay down and have my pillow. It's automated AI, and like etheric implants, not just automated AI. However, see if there's any more photos that I have to show you. So, this was me making the meal plan today. I used the meal plan that I already created this past week and added the new things. See, when my hair is wet, you can see the two different colors. This is more yellow and this more not as yellow. So I ran out of bleach. That doesn't completely look like me either. I'm not eating much. Look, you saw my diet. Look how huge my arm is. So, but I am losing weight. I'm pretty much. There's something masculine. There's something masculine about my body and face. This is very, very sad. But this could definitely be proof. You can see the bleach and the not as bleached and down here. I was just brushing my teeth. My face looks kind of funny. They just say, "Oh, you look like a mental retard." So just a bunch. I mean, this is a lot of work to constantly get attacked and have to document it all. I mean, it's like a part-time job or more. This is the CVS that I go to on the corner, where I got my hair dye over here. It's literally like 2 blocks down. This was the hair color that I had prior to the bleach. I just couldn't stand it. It was really making me suicidal. It wasn't, I really can't stand this hair color on me. And the reason why I look so sick is because of the body mutilation, all the DNA subliminals that I'm doing. This keeps popping up. Your connection is not private. Why is this blurry? I don't want to talk about attacks right now, though. I was happy with my I clicked on Daily Motion once and the advertisements popped up on the side. The hacker put the advertisements on the side. Yeah, that's a slap in the face when you see block ads. Like, it's a real, like, it hits you like an suicidal hit. There's nothing you can do. It's impossible. These advertisements can never be blocked, no matter what. On Daily Motion still. So I showed you the photos. So I'm going to probably put the shapeshifter video on, do some walking, review the video. I don't feel well. I don't know why I feel this way, actually. I think it's I didn't do the prayers. It's going to be a real problem I only did the prayers once yesterday. I haven't done any prayers today. If I can do prayers 5 times a day, it'll be a miracle. They're going to try to do everything in their power to make me not do the prayers. Actually, I think I did the prayers twice, because I prayed once in the morning and then I recited the Quran at night. That would count as 2, praying twice. So I have to go pray as well. And I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. I might make videos in the late afternoon a few days so that, because I know that you're tired at night, and sometimes it's not good to get stressed out late at night if I'm talking about stressful things. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, and if I skip any notes I need to tell you things, I will tell you tomorrow. Just know that I'm thinking about you, Shia, and I do have moments where I feel very close to you and realize that we're going to be together very soon. There's moments throughout the day, and I have telepathic spirits reminding me. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. I love you, Shia. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.